Hey there, I'm Miss Posh, and this is a chameleon. He's going to help us answer our big question for today. What do living organisms need to survive? Well, we already know some of the basic things. They need oxygen to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, although if you're a chameleon, your favorite food is probably some kind of insect. But there's something else that organisms need in order to survive. Every plant and animal is born with special characteristics called adaptations. Adaptations enable each organism to survive in its environment, or the place where it lives. The more useful an adaptation is to an organism, the more likely an organism is to get the resources it needs to survive. Chameleons live in the desert, or sometimes in tropical areas, so the chameleon's adaptations help them to survive these environments. Let's take a closer look at our chameleon friend here. One adaptation he was born with was a really long tongue. It helps him to catch insects to eat, which helps him to survive his environment. If we look even closer, we'll see that the chameleon's skin has a very special adaptation. The topmost layer of his skin is transparent, or see-through. Beneath that layer are more layers of skin containing specialized cells called chromatophores. The chromatophores contain pigment that allow chameleons to change their skin to any mix of red, pink, yellow, green, blue, and brown. So what does the chameleon do with this adaptation? He can't change colors to blend in with his environment, as awesome and as useful as that might be. However, chameleons can change color in order to help regulate their body temperature. If a chameleon feels too cold, he can become dark and absorb more heat. If a chameleon feels too hot, he can turn pale and reflect the sun's heat. Another reason for chameleons to change color is to communicate with other chameleons. An excited chameleon might turn red. A calm chameleon might turn green. Humans can sometimes figure out how their pet chameleon is feeling based on the color of his skin. Luckily for the chameleon, he has very useful adaptations that will help him to survive a tropical or desert environment. If this chameleon is able to survive, he'll most likely get to reproduce, pass his adaptations on to his young, and live happily ever after.